It's time for another How Much Did This Free Cruise Cost Me? This is the Sun Princess edition. Hey, what's up? My name is Chris Fantini, and this channel is all about getting you on the biggest cruise ships at sea for less using casino comps. So I get a lot of free cruises from some major cruise lines like Virgin Voyages, MSC, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and now Princess. I was invited aboard Sun Princess, their beautiful new ship. I got an ocean view cabin and the fare was comped. So free cruise, right? Well, obviously not. There's a lot that you have to pay for outside of having a free fare. If you want to know how I got the fare comped on Sun Princess, I've got lots of videos on my channel all about it, and I'll link the relevant one in the description. All right, so without any further ado, let's dive in and see what I spent on this Sun Princess cruise. And of course, as always, we're going to start before we get on the ship. That would be pre-cruise. So the port fees and taxes for this sailing were $179.20. The deposit that is required for all Princess and Carnival cruises is $100 generally for an inside ocean view or balcony per person. Since I was sailing solo, I paid $200. Princess Plus, this is a big one. $420. Generally speaking, I don't buy packages when I cruise on comped cruises because I'm trying to keep my costs down as much as possible. But Princess Plus was something I could not say no to, and I'm going to share with you why right now. Check out all the amazing stuff I got with Princess Plus. So I got my free medallion shipping. If you want to know all about what the medallion does, my Sun Princess review is on my channel. It's the last one I shot before this one. It goes through the positives and the negatives of Sun Princess, and it also goes into the medallion system as well, which is really cool. So I got free medallion shipping, which is worth $10. I got free medallion activation, which is worth $14.95. I got free Ocean Now delivery, which is usually, I think, $5 per delivery. And that's basically where you can have food or beverages delivered to you anywhere on the ship. So that was unlimited and free as well. I got free room service, which is usually $5 per delivery. I got free drinks, any beverages up to $15 a drink. And Princess apparently doesn't limit their beverages. So that one's huge. If you know how much a drinks package costs, it's more than $60 a day, which is what Princess Plus cost me. Free specialty coffees and bottled waters and soda pop as much as I want. That's unlimited. Free Wi-Fi, which usually costs about $20 a day. 2 free specialty desserts per day. Those are worth $14.95 a day. 2 free casual dinings per cruise. Those are generally worth $15 a day. So I got 2 of those for $30. And free fitness classes, which, you know, I probably wouldn't take advantage of, but that's a nice little perk as well. So you can already see the value of Princess Plus. I could not say no to paying $60 a day to get all those amazing things. And even the things I knew I would use would have costed way more than that $60 a day. So it was a very wise purchase. Now, if you wanted to upgrade to Princess Premier, you would have got unlimited casual dining and unlimited specialty dining. So that would have been another huge value. But I was trying to save money. I didn't want to spend another $140. I was fine trying the, you know, fare included food, which by the way, was really good. So I was happy paying this $420. All right, so back to our tally. So pre-cruise, $799.20. Getting to the ship. Gas and tolls cost me $100. I live in Tampa, and the ship sailed from Fort Lauderdale. Parking cost me $140. I park at the port just for convenience. You can find a lot of off-site parking for a lot less, like $7 or $8 a day. I really like my car and I'm very particular about it. So I like to make sure it's in covered parking. I don't want to give my keys to anybody. I don't want my car to be wedged into other cars. So if you don't really care about your car that much, I would definitely go for one of these off-site parking places that gives you a shuttle to and from the ship, because you're going to save quite a bit of money. Total for travel, $240. On the ship, gambling. I spent $400 total in gambling, which was really good. This is a 7-night cruise, and I like to only spend a maximum of about $100 a day on gambling. So I was well under that. Actually, I probably could have left the ship with money, but stuff happened. And just so you know, you haven't missed my video all about the Sun Princess Casino, what I liked and didn't like about it, which games I played, how many points I earned, and all that good stuff. That video is coming up next. It will post next Sunday if you want to see how I did at the casino and what it was like. Folio balance, so that's any incidentals that I didn't have included in any of the other things. $44.72. Something you should know, if you like to tip on bills like I generally do, so like if you get like a drink brought to you or something that you've paid for and you get the paper bill that you can add your tip, they don't do that on Sun Princess. It's 100% cashless and it's 100% paper free. So bring tip money. Cash tips. I brought $100 for cash tips. Onboard credit, that was $200. So that was part of my pre-cruise. You have to pay a $200 deposit, like I said earlier. That gets returned to you in onboard credit. So we can deduct that from our total on board. And we end up with a total of $344.72. Not bad for 7 nights. All right, grand total. Our pre-cruise, we spent $799.20. Our travel was $240. Our onboard spend was $344.72, and our grand total spent $1,273.92. So, thinking about that, that's probably more than I personally want to spend on a comped cruise, because I want to do at least one of these a month, and that's going to start adding up. $15,000 a year is a lot of money. And I don't really want to do that. I want to try to limit it as much as possible. But let's do a comparison just for fun. Spent on Sun Princess, $1,273.92. The length of the sailing was 7 days, and the spend per day worked out to be $181.98. So not terrible. Utopia, that was an example of where I went completely overboard and I kind of lost my mind a little bit. $1,176.86. But the sailing length was only 3 days. So my spend per day was $392.29. That is way too much for me and completely unsustainable. Here's something that aligns a little bit more with what I want to spend. My time on Grandeur. So I spent $512.02 on my Grandeur cruise out of Tampa. It was a 4-day cruise, and my spend per day was $128.01. Way better. So I really want to work at spending like $100 a day total for a cruise. That might be a little bit hard, especially considering how I do at the casino. I'm going to have to probably have a little bit of luck, maybe walk away with some money. But if I can get close to that $100 a day at the casino, I can cruise once a month and be super happy and not break the bank. So there you go. I hope these series of what I spend on these free cruises actually help you out. I want everybody to be like really clear on what these casino comps are all about, what they're going to cost you to get, and how much you're going to spend on these cruises, because obviously they're not free. Let me know if you want to see any different types of videos. I'm always happy to try new things. You can put them down in the comments. I answer all my comments. I really, really appreciate you guys interacting. If you want to see cost breakdowns from Grandeur, Utopia, they are already on my channel for you. So coming up in the Sun Princess series, I have 2 more videos. The first one's going to be all about the Sun Princess Casino, what I liked and didn't like, how much I spent, what games I played, how many points I earned, and whether I think I'm going to get comps from Princess based off of this cruise. Then I'm also going to show you the exact games that I played on Sun Princess to try to stretch my bankroll to improve my average daily theoretical for marketing offers and, of course, points as well. And coming up next for me when it comes to the high seas, I will be sailing the gorgeous Carnival Mardi Gras. I sailed her sister, the Celebration, a few months ago, and it was such a great experience. I can't wait for this one. This one sails out of Port Canaveral, and it's going to be November 18th. So there's going to be a bunch of great content that's going to come out of that one too. Please make sure you like and subscribe and click the bell if you want to be notified of these upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching.